All right, you guys, let's talk about this Pineapple Express feature because we're getting ready to end 2018, and I know that tomorrow could be one of those days where it's a little windy, it's a little wet. You might want to stay inside, although I've been saying it a lot. It is the last Saturday of 2018. You kind of want to go out with a bang, right? So don't really care about what this is going on. Do what you want to do, okay? Pineapple Express means that we've got an ample amount of moisture coming in from the Hawaiian Islands area, and that's moving its way all the way to the northwest, bringing in lots of rainfall, bringing in a little bit more wind. In fact, the cold front's what's going to bring in more of that wind with the wind change. But right now, we're still seeing some shower activity for the foothills, northwest interior, getting a bit of a rain shadow right now around Puget Sound, but showers are definitely taking place up in the mountains where we're now seeing a transition between snow into rain over Snoqualmie Pass. So even though we've had snow a good chunk of the day, we've got a lot of slush left over. So right now, Stevens, you've got traction tires required, advised for Snoqualmie Pass. And then White Pass, we haven't required as well, where we're still seeing a few flakes fall. The deal tomorrow is the snow level actually bumps up before the cold front passes. So I'm thinking snow level will jump to about 5,500 feet for a few hours and then tumble Saturday night and into Sunday back down below pass level. So if you're going to be planning to go anywhere tomorrow or even Sunday, I'm saying the best time to drive is probably going to be either tonight when we see that transition to rain, or ideally if you can hold it off till the holiday. It's obviously looking better as we dry out, but we are still going to be flirting with a little bit of snow going into the overnight hours tonight and into tomorrow, okay? Winter weather advisory, though, is east of the Cascades, 1 to 3 inches, nothing over the Cascades because of that transition. We're left with wind, all right? That wind-driven event takes place tomorrow, starts off in the morning around 10, ends the day at 4, gusts up to 55 miles per hour, not out of the question. So I want to transition to combination rain and wind. Okay, we go into tomorrow, and it does look like the cold front pushes through, but it holds off until midday. Okay, this is 1:30, so I think the morning actually doesn't look too bad. The wind will be picking up throughout the day as that front approaches. A south wind will be definitely gusty around Puget Sound, and then that wind will transition from south to the west as the front passes for you coastal locations, all right? Widespread rain as the front passes, let's say afternoon hours to early evening. After that, turns to showers. Rain and wind still there, but slowly dwindling as we go into Sunday. That's the bottom line here. So that's your first headline right there in your 7-day. 51 is going to be your high. During the game on Sunday, we've got temperatures tumbling back down into the 40s after the cold front passes, a few leftover showers, and then Monday and Tuesday, you guys, we're looking good for festivities with a drier pattern ahead.